today. From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, this is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Throwing again on second down. Brady, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Brady. And he's got Miller. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
From midfield, here's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Matt Breida. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Dancing to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike. Gesicki. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
For Jordan Howard, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play.
On play action, Fitzpatrick. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
3.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Ogunbowale elects to not bring it out.
At
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's Kahn. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At their 48-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Buccaneers. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Nothing after 1 on EA Sports.
Dolphins 3, Buccaneers nothing.
Brady now on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. Noah Igbenogany that time up to make the play defensively.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down and
working from the gun, it's Brady. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
4th down.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Fitzpatrick on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. To the air again, Fitzpatrick.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's going to keep it here. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Fitzpatrick will hand this to Howard. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Jordan Howard, the ball carrier. Devin White on the tackle. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
And goal.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
3rd down and goal.
3rd and goal for Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Gesicki. Touchdown, Miami.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. On the return, Dare Ogunbowale. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. That catch good for only a couple. Brady's saying let's go as he'll hustle him to the line. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that one results in 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose As he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action now, Fitzpatrick. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final shot before half for Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That's the end of the first.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
10. Buccaneers 7.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This is Jakeem Grant. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're looking
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Brady. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Brady on target to Gronk. 1st down, Buccaneers.
At the 43-yard line.
Brady to throw again. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Again, it's Brady. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Kyle Van Noy. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They do get 6, but they still got some work to do on 3rd and goal.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to him back.
And goal.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And Miller with it over the middle.
Brady's pass. Complete to...
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Gain of 8.
They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play.
And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You going to yell at me? You go cover him.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him.
And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup of 38.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
John Bunting on the tackle.
They go play action. Fitzpatrick. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Albert Wilson, 37 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins.
Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Takes this about 5 yards deep. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit? And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and take it to the house for a Miami touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken about 7 yards deep. Ogunbowale elects to not bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. That throw by Brady incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Brady. Throw left side taken in by Miller. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's got room. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where did you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 27 yards on the gain there. Brady now on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll set up a screen for Breida.
Fitzpatrick's pass.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Down back at the 30.
On third down, Fitzpatrick. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jason Pierre-Paul able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Going deep here for Parker. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. Third down here.
Third down.
On play action, Fitzpatrick. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game. And a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more.
And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
At the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jones. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll run on first down. It's Jones down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win.